Second Cup, brought to you by the Nickel Plate. Sit, sip, savor, and shop.
Good morning. It's 8 o'clock on the start of a Wednesday. Glad you're with us for Second Cup. A bit of a white Wednesday, if you will. It is cold. Hey, we should let you know off the top here that we are traveling to the Nickel Plate on Monday, the 9th, and you can still get your free Cuppy Love mug at the Nickel Plate, which is super cool. Not only can you get one in person, you can go to the Nickel Plate's website, use a special code, I believe it's Second Cup 7, and it'll have you getting this cup shipped to your house for free.
Were you here the day that Aaron was trying so hard to put that in the comments?
Well, yes, it wasn't, and Melly was trying to add some help, and then Peter was trying to add some help.
And Aaron was like, well, okay.
Second Cup 7.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Are you waking up to snow if you've not had it already? That sure was me. Oh. Sorry, Nick.
Katie.
Sorry, Nick.
Come on.
I talked so much that I guess we didn't even get to check
Dang it, Katie. Can't hear Katie.
Thanks,
Katie.
Nick.
Rookie mistake. Linda says she got her cup shipped.
Oh, nice. Very good. So, yes, woke up to some snow. It took a while to brush my car off today. I mean, we probably had 3 inches in the city. Not like a big deal compared to what everybody else has had.
Did you wear your boots?
I wore these boots, just the ones that I was wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like that bad, but
I wore my boots.
You know, it's just hard to get the top of the car.
I wasn't sure if I needed them or not, and it turns out
I was debating.
Yeah,
I really didn't.
Mornings.
Yeah, it was okay, but yeah.
So bottom line, leave yourself some extra time. I'm just seeing Amanda's comment here. Amanda, we're glad you're finally home, safe and sound from Erie. She was stuck in Erie over the weekend just to come home to another storm, though this one certainly is not going to be nearly as bad.
Okay, so there's Elmwood,
right,
in the city of Buffalo.
This is Elmwood and Forest.
That's not looking that bad right now.
No.
But the side streets, it's the side streets, and it's the brushing. It just takes you time.
Lauren says, Katie, you need to be careful walking in the snow.
Yes. I did have boots on, just not like my heavy-duty ones.
Okay.
But I was cursing the snow this morning.
I'm
not
sure
gonna lie.
of it.
I'm just like...
Well, so here's a funny story. Last night, I had a doctor's appointment at 5 o'clock last night.
That's so late.
I know.
I know it's not late for normal
people. Do you know that they work until 7? I was talking to the PA. He was there until 7 o'clock last night.
I guess that's great because, if you need an after-hours appointment, you can't make it. That's kind of nice.
So I thought that I would have left by the time or before Russ came home from work yesterday. Not the case. So I parked in his spot thinking I'll just be out of the way. It's a little bit more convenient for me. Thinking I'll be out of the way. He wound up coming home before I left. So he parked in my spot in the driveway. I left, came home, and parked in the garage. His car was left out in the driveway. So my car was clean this morning. His car was snow covered, and he is not happy.
But he probably could have gone out and moved it in, right?
Oh, absolutely. Had I said something, of course, but
he just didn't think to do that.
Right. Not my fault, Russ. My mom is here with us. She says, my first Buffalo snow, about 6 inches. I cleaned the car too. Hey, good for you, Jan.
Paul put one of the nice snow brushes with the brush on one side and the squeegee on the other side. So that's a good one.
There you go.
It extends. It's nice
an
and
extendo
big.
Brush.
Yeah, it's long, so you can reach. But honestly, about halfway through, I was like, oh, okay.
I literally just had to stop myself from saying something. So I am growing as an adult.
Congratulations.
And you should be very proud of me.
Very good.
Mrs. Wright, good morning. I am home, feet up with my second cup 2, third shift rocks. No morning commute for me. Love that.
Yes.
Mark in the city of Tonawanda says 2 inches.
Not bad.
Caitlin, I already can't handle more.
I know. I just am not a snow person. It's not my thing.
So Diane. Diane's in the city of Tonawanda, Jan. That might be a place to go and visit.
Well, here's the thing. Even though you're not a snow person like me, we're going to be brushing more. So John's going to pull up the snow projections, and we're going to take a look at just how much more snow is headed our way. Okay, so this is Thursday at 3 p.m. Not too bad in the city of Buffalo, another couple inches. Man, they cannot catch a break south of the city.
Well, you know what? In Ellicottville, another 7 inches or so. That's good for them because
Yeah, they're like, great.
well, Ellicottville and Holiday Valley, I mean, they're supposed to really open Thursday and Friday. And we know that there's going to be some night skiing as well. So they want to make sure that they're getting as much natural snow in addition to the stuff that they're making.
Look at Jamestown, though. Oof.
Yeah. A couple of things, though. Despite the fact that this is Thursday at 3 p.m., and, you know, the city of Buffalo could get another 2 inches or so, the reality is this time tomorrow, it could be a little dicey getting into downtown Buffalo.
And overnight, too, because I was asking Josh about our drive-in tomorrow, and he's like, yeah, it's like those snow squalls that are going to be coming through. Like, they could be coming through while we're driving.
Yeah, be careful tomorrow morning. Keep that in the back of your mind. Though Sean has left Western New York and is in Arizona, where I'm sure it's nice and warm.
Kim's like, here we are in Angola.
4 more inches. Jeez Louise. Rachel says, turkey soup time, no doubt. Linda says, don't forget to mention the Southern Tier Olean. What are you seeing down there, Linda? Tell us all about it. Diane, the one day I have to go to the office, it couldn't wait a little longer.
I know.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we looking live here, John? This looks like a nice big backup with some brake lights on some wet roads as we start the day. I don't know if you're texting us or if you're putting it in the comments here.
So NITEC right now has got an accident, a crash on the 190 north
the
at
198.
the 98.
Okay, so this is exit 8. This is just before the Peace Bridge.
So
Niagara Street.
Just know there's an accident at the 190 north at 198, left lane closed. That was reported a little while ago. Congestion on the 290, the 190, the 290 the other direction, so both sides. The 190 east, the 33 west, the 190 south.
This accident here on the 190, this is annoying. And it's not going to slow you down that much, but it's just a pain in the neck because it's like a bottleneck, right? People are trying to get on, trying to get off. It's right near the Peace Bridge. It just creates a delay. So, yuck. Julie says, what day and date is Cuppy's Day at the Nickel Plate? So we will be there on Monday the 9th at 8 a.m. broadcasting live. So they'll be serving breakfast or serving something. I don't know what it's going to be if it's not breakfast. But
we'll have Ed back there.
Flipping pancakes and the finger.
Yeah. So Monday morning.
I hate cooking.
Monday morning, 8 a.m. We'll see you at the Nickel Plate. Truthfully, I'm going to poke around and look at all the stuff that they've got there because anytime I can get a little holiday shopping done, I am in.
Well, girl, you're also so far behind on your shopping. You are normally not like this.
Do you know what I'm ahead on, Ed?
What?
Do you want to know what I've been working really hard on every single day?
Go ahead.
This. Since the spring, I've been working on a big project. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of resources.
I totally get that. I understand.
Yeah. There's no Christmas cards coming from our household this year.
Are you doing pierogi day this year?
I don't even know if we're going to do that.
Really?
I have so much to do.
No.
Right. And there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give myself a little grace this year. Because,
good for you.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Hanukkah and holidays to everyone from me. Those cards are not coming in the mail this year.
We're getting a digital card from Katie. Lauren says, amen, girl.
Yeah. It's a verbal card. You just got it. So
Caitlin says, I'm more behind than y'all. I haven't bought a single gift. Caitlin says, at least you're not me. I've never prepared. Listen.
I've been trying to work on like some stuff and like getting a little bit done, but like it's just one of those like.
Marguerite says, Katie, best project ever. Megan says, you look amazing, Katie. Have your husband do the shopping. Oh my God. Yeah. Paul should do the shopping. It would be so much more fun.
You will get like a Nerf gun.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Laser tag, like something like it would be quite the, yeah.
Julie chiming in though sounds like she's been to the Nickel Plate already. They have really nice things.
Oh yeah, so I'm really excited about that. We're going to do some double duty. You can help me. You can pick out what you wanted.
Lauren says this is the beginning of the chaos.
Take it home.
Just then. You wait.
Yeah.
Okay, let us move on here. Let's. Can we talk about the Sabres really quick?
Well, we've got Taylor here too.
Oh, I forgot about Taylor. Yes.
Quick. So Taylor's been out this morning. She was in Buffalo. She was in Kenmore. We're going to bring her in and find out where she is right now. Hi, Taylor. Good morning.
Good morning. So I'm actually, I'm not too far away, about 10 minutes from the station. Let me get out of the car. I'm on Bryant Street, so right off of Delaware. And coming here, the roads were still pretty I mean, the main roads were clear, but as you can see, like out here, this is still kind of icy, a little slippery. So I was driving really slow. There's a plow. The plows are still out and they're still salting, but there's still, yeah, I still want to be careful.
Okay, so you're in like the Allentown neighborhood. It sounds like Delaware North area. Compare that to what you saw in Kenmore this morning.
Yeah, so some of the side streets, they're more clear, but it's like there's still that kind of like little bit of sheet of ice. So this morning, those streets where I was in Kenmore, that snow hadn't even been touched yet. So just the car tracks were. So this is a little more cleared out, but it's slippery for sure.
Can we start this from the beginning, John? Because I want you guys to see that this person out there is literally clearing the snow on their sidewalk in pajamas.
That's what it looked like in Kenmore this morning. So that was Legion Drive in Kenmore. Yeah, they got a few inches there.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It is. It's just like you got to slow down and just kind of wait for the plow to get by. And Taylor, you're right. The Buffalo streets that you're on right now didn't look too bad. Although we do know there's a lot of little side streets in Buffalo that are going to have to get hit.
Taylor, I know that you also checked in with Kenmore's DPW. What'd they tell you?
Yeah, so I got a hold of actually the Kenmore Police Department, and from what they told me, they said the DPW had been out clearing. There was nothing really to be concerned about, but some of those side streets were pretty not cleared. So people, we would advise them to definitely be careful over there. So
yeah, leave yourself some extra time. And you were even cleaning your car off this morning, Katie, and you said it was just a pain in the neck to do that.
Yeah, it was just like enough inches to be annoying, you know.
Connie wondering how Amherst is, and it seems like they got about a half a foot of snow up there. So, Connie, keep that in mind when you're coming up to Western New York from sunny Florida.
I haven't seen if my mom has joined yet. I don't know if she's awake yet, but she could tell us how Amherst is.
John says, Taylor, nothing compared to the 2 feet of snow I got over the weekend.
That's fair.
Wow. Yeah, this Buffalo winter, it's all new for me. So I'm bracing myself.
Well, you looked bundled up and nice and warm this morning. We'll let you get back in the car. We appreciate you, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor.
All right, bye.
Okay, so can we talk about the holiday gift giving now, or did we want to talk about the Sabres?
Let's talk about the Sabres because somebody said, wait, there was a funny Sabres comment. Where did it go? Who had it? I don't know where it went, but it was funny, and it was like the Sabres. Oof.
Okay, well, the Sabres totally blew it last night. Here's the bottom line. They had a 4-goal lead.
Yeah. Oh, it was Diane. The Sabres, what a disaster.
Yeah, seriously.
That's funny.
Like a nightmare. They played the Avalanche last night, and they were totally winning. They had 4-0. The Avalanche got 1 in the second, and then 3 in the third, or something like that.
They had a 4-goal period in the third, I think.
Okay, so there you go. And Alex Tuck at the end. Okay, so I'm obsessed with this soundbite because I'm a firm believer in calling it like it is.
Well, it's fair to say he did just that.
Okay, listen to what he had to say.
It sucks. It just sucks, honestly. We have to be better. Each and every guy has to be better. It's honestly. Sorry, pardon my French, but it is. We left Oopie hanging. We left each other hanging. We weren't working for each other after the first period. We thought it was going to be easy. They were just going to go in a hole. There's former Stanley Cup champs over there.
Oh, look at what Peter says. The Titanic was less of a disaster than the Sabres.
Wow.
Julie says at least they had the lead at some point. But I love the way he just calls it out.
They didn't just have the lead. They had it.
They were winning like really well.
Yeah. They really, yeah.
And he goes, this is horse. It's horse.
Horse beep.
Yeah. I'm so impressed with him though. Like, it is what it is.
You ain't wrong, Tracy says.
Right.
And that's true. I mean, like, and you're right. Like, you got to call a spade a spade.
I am 100% on board with that. I just love his honesty. And you know what? Sometimes the truth hurts. And when
Lizzo.
You're right. You need something more exciting.
Yeah.
But you know, when you can hold people accountable, I feel like it just is, it creates it doesn't create a good environment, but it creates a real environment.
So we'll wait and see how the Sabres play out.
Shonda says, go Bills. LOL.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Why sugarcoat it? Exactly, you stunk.
I know.
That's my point.
And sometimes you just have to, sometimes that helps you regroup.
Yeah.
And you're like,
you suck! And that's basically what it
They
said.
might have heard that last.
All right, should we talk about Amazon?
Yeah, I want to talk about like the holiday shopping. Okay, so we were talking about where we all are in our holiday shopping. But so we had this story today about Amazon's new return policy, and I'm just wondering if any of the cuppies have dealt with this because I have not yet. If you return to a UPS store when you've got an option like Whole Foods, Amazon Fresh, or Kohl's, so we have Whole Foods and Kohl's here, you get charged $1 if the other stores are closer to you. So if you take to UPS, but like the Kohl's was closer to you, apparently Amazon's charging you $1 shipping fee now.
Yeah, I kind of think that's a little bit of a. I feel like Alex Tuck here. That's horse. You know what?
I haven't had that happen.
It's not just Amazon. I don't think either. I think other retailers are charging you as well.
Yeah, 40% estimated.
So I think that
Return shipping fees.
yeah, that's a lot. My problem here, and I said this on the air, is that if you're buying a shirt or something, or you're buying pants, like you're like me, nothing fits me, which is I know it's a awful problem to have. Like if I go to J. Crew and I buy something, you never know if it's going to fit, and that drives me nuts.
I like to size down there. They run a little big.
Okay, so I'm buying a small,
which I love.
but I don't want to have to pay to return it. I'm not going all the way up to Niagara Falls to return something. I'm just going to put it right back in the mail.
Yeah.
Same thing with Amazon. I don't mind going to Kohl's to return it.
I gotta say, I think that stores. I do know there are a lot of people that don't return. They really are.
They just keep it?
They just keep or they donate. Like, I really do think there's a lot of people. Let me know. Like, are you a returner? I really truthfully think there's a lot of people that find another use for it, or they miss the return deadline or don't whatever. Now, I'm a returner. But again, I've got a Kohl's really close to me. I've got a UPS store really close to me. So like that's helpful for a lot of Amazon stuff.
But you're not going to the UPS store to return.
For Amazon, I did.
Why?
You know what? The thing that I got from Amazon said return it to a UPS store. So I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they charge you?
No, not that. No, I'm pretty sure that they didn't, which is why I was surprised to read this like $1 shipping fee thing. But also in theory, it's a little bit closer than the Kohl's. So maybe, I don't know.
Shonda says it's highway robbery, like they need more money. Anita, though, not a returner. So what do you do, Anita? If you buy something that doesn't fit, or you buy something that, is defective or doesn't necessarily come as advertised, what do you do?
Do you just find a new home for it? Like I notice a lot of the times I'm in the buy nothing group.
That actually is not a bad idea.
Well, I notice a lot of the times people will be like, bought this, missed the return window, it didn't fit right. Does anybody want this size medium, whatever?
And are they charging for it?
No, it's buy nothing. Oh my God, are you not in your buy nothing group?
No, because here's the thing. Like I told you about this bag that I bought that is outside now the return window.
Yeah.
It was $100 bag.
Well, right. So you probably wouldn't put that on the buy nothing.
Okay.
But like buy nothing is like, oh, hey, just clean up my my cupboards. I have 15 mugs. Anybody need some mugs?
Sure.
Like buy nothing could be anything. Like they're like, hey, have some spider plants that I've been rooting. Anybody need some spider? And I'm not kidding you. This is
really. Have you done this?
Okay, so I am mostly like the watcher on the buy nothing.
Yeah, you're the lurker.
Yeah, I'm the lurker. But like I will see what everybody else is giving away.
She's just here for the comments.
I am. But I do take stuff out. I'm more of I run it down to the Goodwill. And we've been doing a lot of those trips because we've got a lot of clearing up to do.
Okay, so Gabriel says I go to the UPS store. There's a difference in return options that you can pay, but it's on how you enter to do it. And Jeanette says she likes the UPS drop-off option, which is really easy. You could just do it yourself at the UPS store. She goes to the one on Delaware, which, she could go to Kohl's.
Yep.
Right. Kim says she just gifts to somebody else. Anita says buy nothing is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Robin goes to the UPS store too, super fast, no huge parking lot. I had back surgery. I'm in and out quick. Plus the people at mine are amazing.
So has anybody been charged $1? Let me know.
Tracy says those buy nothing groups can get wild.
Yeah, they give away some crazy stuff sometimes. Like some people have, like people give away the wildest stuff.
Like lipstick.
Yeah.
Weird.
A little bit of everything.
Shonda just paid $130 for a pair of jeans that they don't fit. They're getting returned 100%. Right? Like
absolutely.
If you're paying the money.
Okay. Also, let's say you bought something from Amazon.
Yes.
And it didn't fit.
Okay.
So you returned it.
Yeah.
Now you have $40 like credit. Don't you feel so good about that?
Well, and I'm not even getting the credit. It's going right back on my credit card, right?
Oh, see, mine will go back onto my Amazon account.
Oh, but you have the option not to do that and just get the cash back.
I mean, I still order stuff from Amazon as it
Yeah.
is. Like I get the dog's greenies get shipped to my house, whatever. But then I'm just like, oh, free greenies is fine.
It's girl math.
It's girl math. I know that it is. Like it's not real, but I was like, oh, look at that.
All my little ones, Carol says, are growing up, so they like gift cards. Only buy for my grandson and my daughter. Barbara, we have a free table in our community mailroom. Oh, that's a good way to get rid of
that's
stuff.
Fun.
Caitlin says, any buy nothing groups that you suggest?
So you are supposed to, according to the rules, belong to the buy nothing in your neighborhood. So you got to find the one in your neighborhood.
Okay.
That's the rules of buy nothing.
Does Kohl's still give a coupon when you return Amazon items? I have received different coupons.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so it's been a couple months since I've returned to a Kohl's, but I usually get a coupon.
Yeah, whether it's like
20%,
sometimes,
15?
or it's like a dollar amount for Kohl's cash.
Yeah.
It depends sometimes. I think they've stopped giving away the Kohl's cash.
I was going to say, I don't know if I've ever gotten cash, but I usually get a coupon for a thank you for the return.
Right. And I kind of think that, that's how they get you going and coming. You're spending money at Kohl's. You're also
Absolutely.
right. I mean, it's
And
beneficial.
that's fair, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jeanette says, I've not been charged at the UPS store, but it has been about a
Interesting.
month since I returned anything. I'm also interested to know this.
Mhm.
Connie has her daughter's diapers being
Diapers for the baby.
Thank
shipped to the
you.
house, yes.
Peter, sorry, girl math was not a course selection in the math department, so can't help you with that one.
Oh,
Listen, I
Anita.
know girl math just as well as Katie does.
Anita, boy, am I glad that we reminded you because, God, I hate when I miss a Kohl's cash window.
I know gay math, and gay math is like, yes, for everything. Gabriel says Kohl's cash discount for higher prices over online. Oh, that's interesting.
Bar bought jeans on Amazon. They didn't fit. Amazon returned money, told her to keep them. So I got a new pair of
Ooh.
jeans called boyfriend jeans in a new package. That's a perfect example of something that somebody would like put on the buy nothing. They'd be like, hey, found these, or, went through this whole thing. Amazon refunded me. So these are brand new jeans if anybody wants them.
Okay.
Perfect example.
Shonda says, I have $75 in Kohl's cash right now,
Ooh.
burning a hole in my pocket. Yes, I
Shonda,
love that.
what'd you buy at Kohl's?
Okay. You showed us those great deals, though, about how...
So if you wanted, and I did do a disclaimer because the one really good deal was a Shark vacuum
Mhm.
and you were off that day, but I did say, listen, please make sure the person wants a vacuum before you're purchasing a vacuum
It's
for
like
the
buying a
person
scale, right?
for Christmas. You don't want to do that. Now, one Christmas I asked for a vacuum. My mom got me a vacuum and I was very happy. But like,
Did it have fun written all over it?
if you're like mom or like wife or whoever, husband doesn't want a vacuum and you're like, here's your Christmas vacuum, that's not going to go over well.
Do you know what Russ bought me for my birthday a couple years ago? Do you? Did I
I'm
tell
sure once
this?
you remind me, I will.
A life jacket.
Well, you live on a boat in the summer.
And I go, thank you. He goes, I'm saving your life. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Thanks, Russ.
But that Shark vacuum that I shared
Yeah, it was a good deal.
last week was normally $300 and it was $150. And then Kohl's was doing, you got $15 in Kohl's cash for every 50. So you got $45 back.
Kim says she loves the Shark vacuum. We have one also. Danielle.
I do too.
Last year, Kohl's shipped 20 packages of Nike socks, and Kohl's told her to keep them. It's pretty good.
We have had weird things like that happen before where like you get the wrong package and you're like, huh.
My friend Beth,
Uh-huh.
what's that company that Kim Kardashian runs? Skims?
Oh, yeah. The like underwear
yeah,
thing
kinda
or
like
the,
Spanx,
yeah,
but-
Spanx. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, okay.
So she had an entire shipment sent to her house.
Huh.
And like in different sizes.
She didn't order it?
No.
Mm.
And she's like, what do I do with this? It like was addressed to her. And she didn't order it. I'm like, girl, sell them. They're expensive. Like you can make a pretty penny for them. Right? Anyway, hey, somebody was asking where the nickel plate is. It's on Clinton, 1500 Clinton in Kaisertown area, Clinton and Bailey. So
we'll
join
be
us on
there
Monday.
bright and early, 8 a.m. Monday morning.
Gabriel's cracking up. Thank you so much, Russ. That was very, very... This year he made me put together a Christmas list.
That's a good idea.
Right?
We
This
avoid
is-
the life jacket issue.
Exactly.
Very good.
Love my husband. Anyway, we got to get the show on the road here.
Have a great day, everybody. Maybe we'll see you Monday if you're able to make it to the nickel plate on Clinton. Cheers. Can come away with a free mug.
Cindy says cleaning items are never a good gift.
Unless the
Yikes.
person has specifically requested it. I was very clear about that when I did the deal.
Have a
right,
great
guys,
day.
see ya.